Welcome students to economics class. Now the topic for the day is significance of statistics. Statistics is of great importance in the life of an economic student. Without statistics, economics is nothing. We will do certain points and we will do it in detail. Like the first point which says over here is quantitative expression of economic problem. We will be doing all these points in detail. I'll just first read out. Then intersectoral and intertemporal comparisons. We will be also doing about working out cause and effect relationship from where we started the concept of economics. Construction of economic theories or economic models, then economic forecasting, formulation of policies, and economic equilibrium. Now the very first point is quantitative expression. Quantitative means quantity that is related with number. So anything which is related in number is a quantitative expression and it becomes statistics. Not each and every quantitative expression is statistics. Like if I say that the table has 4 legs, it is not statistics. Why? Because it is not comparable. It is just a general fact that each and every table will have 4 legs. So that is not statistic. Anything which is comparable. If I say there are 45 students in my class and there are 47 students in section B. So this fact can be compared and the average marks of my class is 70 whereas the average marks of B section is 74. So this is a comparable fact. Like example which I take over here is today Karnal witnessed 6 positive cases. So the total cases in Karnal have reached 105, out of which 53 are positive and 44 have recovered and 2 have died. So the recovery rate is 50%. So there is certain conclusion which I can derive from it. So it is statistics. So that is why statistics is of great importance. We can derive conclusions from it. Then second point is intersectoral and intertemporal. Sectoral is a word which is taken from sectors. We have 3 sectors: primary, secondary and the tertiary sector, or rural and the urban sector, or private and the public sector. So whenever we are talking about comparison among sectors, that is intersectoral comparison. Primary sector is progressing or unemployment is a problem of different sector. Then is intertemporal. Temporal means from the time period. So when there is change in the magnitude over time, if I am talking about the different decades, the plans which have started from 1947 when we started the first 5-year plan until today, what is the development? That is intertemporal. Then third significance is cause and effect relationship. Economists try to find out cause and effect relationship between different sets of data. There must be a cause and for the cause there must be a effect. This enables them to attempt an effective diagnosis of the problem and accordingly suggest some effective remedies. So it means cause means there is certain things, certain reasons, cause why this COVID is spreading. What will be the effect? Like effect we are talking about, so many people will die, so many people will be affected by COVID. So this is the effect which we are talking, and the effect economically what it will be having the effect, psychologically what will be the effect, socially what will be the effect. So that is cause and effect relationship. Then economic theories or economic models. So what is economic theory? First of all we should know it is established statistical relationship between different sets of statistical data offering conclusion of economic significance. A theory is something which tells us something very significant. Relationship निकालने के बाद, data को compare करने के बाद, whatever is the effect on the majority of the people, that is your theory. For example, we'll be studying about the theory of demand, we'll be studying about the theory of supply, that there are certain assumptions. On the basis of those assumptions, we derive a law, that is economic theories or the model. Now, statistics also help us in the formulation of policies. The policies which are made in our country are made according to the statistics. Policies like taxation. Today, if we talk about today's world, today there is COVID problem which each and every person is facing. So what formulation, how government should formulate policy of taxation? It should lower the taxes because people are having less of the income. So it is through statistical investigation only that the finance minister gets a feedback on the tax paying capacity of the people and the revenue needs of the government, that what is the income, how much they can spend on taxation, how much they can pay. So that is how the policies are framed by the finance minister. So you get 1 mark question. Who frames the policies? That is finance minister. Then who is the finance minister of India? A question to you all. Find out who is the finance minister. Then accordingly, tax rates are fixed to get maximum possible revenue so that government can have more of the income. Revenue means income, and minimum possible discomfort to the people. So the comfort and the discomfort of the people are also kept in mind. Then last we are talking about economic equilibrium. So very first thing you should know is, what is equilibrium? Equilibrium is the state of balance. Like a pendulum moves around, but there is a certain point when it comes to still in the center. That is the state of balance. So only for a few seconds we say a pendulum can come to a balance. In the same way, the economy comes to balance, equilibrium, state of balance, for certain very little bit of the time period. So everybody is moving in the economy to occupy the state of balance. What producers want? Producers will want maximum profit, and consumers, they want maximum satisfaction. So that is how the economy will come in equilibrium. Now what we conclude from all this is, the Marshall, who was a great economist of the past century, he said that statistics are the straw out of which I, like every other economist, have to make bricks. You all know what is a straw? And that straw, statistic is like a straw, and each and every economist is trying to make bricks out of that straw. So that can be good also. So if you know the technology, if you know the technique of making the brick, you can make brick out of it, otherwise you can destroy it also. So this is what the statistics is of importance. Now we take one more small topic, that is distrust of economic statistics. Means lack of confidence in statistical methods and statements. In spite of having so much of the benefits, there is lack of confidence with regards to its reliability and usefulness. Why? Because people are not using it in a rightful manner. Improper use of the statistical tools. If I do not know how to use statistics, whatever data I will be collecting, that will be of no use. Then incomplete knowledge of statistical method, how to use the method, which method has to be used, when it has to be used. So if that knowledge is not there, we cannot use statistics. Unrealistic assumptions. We are basing our statistics on certain unrealistic assumptions. Then there is deliberate misuse of the statistics. Deliberate means जानबूझकर हम statistics का misuse करते हैं. Like if I give you certain task to collect the data, what you will do? Sitting at your home only you will collect the data. You will not survey. So that is deliberate misuse of the statistics. Ignoring limitations of the statistics. We only keep on thinking about the advantages of statistics and ignore the limitations. Each and everything is having two sides. A coin has two sides, head and tail. In the same way, statistics also has benefits and the harmful effects also. So we should not ignore the limitations of statistics. Then removal of distrust. How can we remove? Limitations of statistics should be kept in mind. We should keep in mind there is certain limitation. This can be the harmful effect if I am using statistic in such a manner. Then only experts should make use of statistics. A person who is a layman should not make use of statistics. Then data should be used after a careful inquiry. Complete inquiry should be made, and then only the data should be presented. Like these days we are getting so much of the data regarding COVID-19. So that data should be very reliable, should be carefully inquired, and then only it should be informed to the people. Then great care and caution should be exercised while using statistics. We should be very cautious while using statistics. And the user should be impartial. There should be no partiality while using statistics. So this was the topic. I hope it is done.